Here is something nobody's told you directly. You are not underpaid because your boss doesn't notice you. You are underpaid because the skills you are selling right now are quietly losing their market value and you haven't replaced them yet. That's not a critic, that's what the labor market data actually shows. Skills that commanded a premium 5 years ago, like general project coordination, functional expertise in isolation, producing reports someone else interprets, or table stakes now. They keep you employed, they don't move your salary. And here's the trap. You're probably good at what you do, but good at what you do and paid what you're worth stopped being the same equation few years back, and the gap has been widening ever since. So what's actually driving salary growth right now? 3 skill clusters, specific ones. First, data fluency. Not data science, not machine learning. It's applied data literacy. The ability to pull, read, and translate data into a decision your stakeholders can act on. LinkedIn's recent workplace report found that professionals with practical data skills earn 20 to 25% more than peers at the same seniority level without them. This isn't about becoming an analyst. It's about never being the person in the room who says, I'll have to check with the data team on that. Second, AI tool proficiency. And here is where most people get it wrong. Companies aren't paying a premium for people who know what AI is. They are paying for people who have already figured out how to use it to do real work faster and better. Prompt engineering, AI-assisted research using tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini to accelerate output. These are now appearing in job descriptions at the $90,000+ threshold in ways they simply weren't 2 years ago. The edge isn't knowledge, it's fluency. Third, stakeholder communication. This one surprises people, but it shouldn't. Study after study on compensation differentials points to the same finding. The ability to communicate clearly to senior decision makers in real time under pressure, not just in polished mails, is one of the highest correlated skills with salary trajectory. It's the mechanism that makes every other skill visible to the people who control your pay. These 3 skills don't just look good on paper, they change how you are perceived, how you are utilized, and ultimately what you cost. So here's the obvious question. If these skills are this clearly valuable, why don't more people just go and learn them? Think about it honestly. What actually stops someone from closing a skill gap they know exists? It's not laziness. Most people asking this question are already working full-time jobs and managing real lives. The actual answer is more specific and more frustrating. They don't know exactly what to learn in what order, and every attempt to figure it out ends the same way. 3 different courses in 3 different platforms, halfway through one, none of them finished. No skill learned. The problem isn't motivation, it's structure, and most of the internet is terrible at providing it. Here is what a real learning sequence looks like. Start with data, a foundational data analytics course, something that gets you comfortable with spreadsheets at a real level, SQL basics, and reading dashboards without needing a translator. Google's data analytics certificate is structured, employer recognized, and pays for someone with a full-time job. Layer in AI tools second. Not a theory course, a practical one focused on professional workflows, how to use AI tools to research faster, draft better, and produce more without burning out. Google and Microsoft both have certificates specifically built around this. Add communication and executive presence third. Wharton's stakeholder communication course on Coursera is one of the better ones. It's not soft skills fluff, it's about how decisions actually get made and how you position yourself inside that process. What ties this together? Coursera Plus gives you access to all of this under one subscription. No piecing together courses from 5 different platforms, no buying something and abandoning it because the scope was wrong. You are working inside a single structured system with recognized credentials, progress tracking, and a clear path rather than a pile of tabs. The order matters. Data fluency first because it gives you something concrete to work with. AI tools second because they amplify what you can produce with that data. Communication is third because it's what makes first tool legible to the people who sign your paychecks. Here's what nobody says out loud. The professionals who get recruited, who gets the rises, who end up in rooms where the real decisions happen, they didn't just add skills to a resume. They became someone different. They became the person who doesn't need to ask the data team anything. The one who synthesizes information before anyone else has even processed it. The one who uses AI not as a novelty but as a structured advantage. That's not who you are right now, but it's a version of you that's roughly 12 months away. If you're learning the right things in the right order instead of hoping your current skill set eventually gets revalued. The gap was never talent, it's this specific learnable combination of skills and the decision to stop waiting for a rise and go build the case for one yourself.